How many flies have to land on this president before we start saying, what's up with the fly thing? I mean, really, at some point, if he just comes out and he's like, okay, well, what happened to my... It doesn't work anymore. My Satan button doesn't work. How can we have Barack Obama in office and my Satan button doesn't work?
That's inexcusable.
Hello? Yeah, that my God works. Hello? We'll have to save this after the 12th Imam comes out.
Try one more time.
Check one.
There it is. If he comes out, he just says something like,
okay, look, you all know. All right? I'm going to stop with the fakey human voice.
You know what I mean? Would you be surprised? At some point, we're all going to be like he is with the flies. The flies are landing on him. He's like, oh, geez, another fly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I caught the fly. And he's not surprised by it. He's not freaking out about it. At some point, the president's going to come out and go,
okay, look, I am Lord of the Underworld.
And we'll all say, oh, yeah, I know that. What else is on TV?
Just start worrying when the flies start spelling out words like closed captioning.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Can somebody get the fly off the screen of the TV?
No, it's not on your TV. It's on my face. And he just crawled out of my ear.
It is a weird phenomenon, though.
It is.
And it's happened multiple times, which is odd.
Hit the music again, please. Because I don't want to go to the...
I mean, he does have a special relationship with animals and insects, and maybe it's...
And rats.
It's something totally...
Talk with the animals.
Grunt and squeak and squawk
with the animals. And they will talk.
They could talk to me.
What do you think?
Amazing how the same lyrics can be so much more evil when you put the Satan voice on it.
Yeah.
Broadway shows like this kind of take on a whole new meaning. And they will talk to me.
Okay. Okay, this is just for insight. How many people on the Glenn Beck staff have had a nightmare that kind of ends kind of like this?
Oh, now you have to deal with me. Now you will talk to me.
Is it just me?
It's very possible.
It usually involves like Van Jones walking into a room and I'm tied to a chair, and then he takes off a mask and says,
"Now it's just you and me."
But I'm sure that'll never happen.
No.
Okay. Let's see. We're going to go over the elections here in just a second. There's some surprising things that have happened. Not as surprising as all of the flies that are mysteriously landing on the president. But there are some surprising things that happened yesterday. We'll get into that in a second. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what Media Matters and Huffington Post writes about this.
Whatever.
About the fly?
God, I think they'll like it this time. My guess is they really liked the break. I don't know. Gee, what are they going to write about?
No, you know what? I'm almost finding myself enjoying their ability to write just ridiculous things about this show that I feel like I want to help them from time to time.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, what are they going to do? Did he just say that he thought Van Jones might be the Antichrist? No, he didn't. I think he said that Obama's the Antichrist. There can't be two of them.
That's what I want you to believe.
Okay. Here's our sponsor this half hour. It's Tax Resolution Services. And by the way, just to set the record straight, I believe the president is Dr. Doolittle.
Like Wes Craven's Dr. Doolittle, though.
No, just Dr. Doolittle.
Just the regular Dr.
Oh, yeah,
Doolittle.
just the regular guy. Play the music here for me, Keith, and let it just run here. Cause...
If I could walk with the animals, talk with the animals, grunt and squeak and squawk with the animals.
And they would talk.
They could talk to me.
Okay, we just found some more pictures of the president with the fly. And I just have to go back because Pat has a picture, and Stu brought his picture in. It's from the same press conference yesterday.
And the fly's in a different position. So literally crawled across his face, or maybe just flew to a different location without him slapping it away.
Yeah.
I mean, it is absolutely in a different location.
Does he have nerve endings in his face?
I don't know.
Seriously, have you ever had a fly walk across your face
and you just left it there?
And you left it there?
Yeah, whatever. Especially while you're giving a speech. He was giving a speech during this thing.
Can I tell you? Have you seen the websites that are popping up on this stuff? Here's one I like. This the Fellowship of the Minds. I mean, these are they've got to be just nuts, blog sites. But listen to this: Obama flies and bees. What is it with Obama and flying insects? During the 2008 campaign, an LA Times reporter assigned to follow the Obama described the following scene on one hot summer afternoon in Iowa. This is LA Times from the campaign. Obama was flipping burgers at a backyard barbecue in what the campaign hoped would be an exquisite photo opportunity. A fly began circling his head, and then more flies. Pretty soon, flies were swarming him. It was awful to watch.
Okay. All right.
Then on June 16, 2009, Obama was being interviewed in the White House. A fly kept buzzing around his head. How does a fly get in the White House? What are you talking about? How does a fly get in the White House? Through the door or the windows? Well, they're secret commando flies. What a ridiculous thing. How does Without a moment's hesitation, Obama killed the fly with his hand. I have to tell you, I've never seen anybody do that. Boy. Then they go into how it's the Lord of the Flies. He may be the Lord of the Flies. Yesterday, May 16th, comes an even more bizarre incident. Eric Zimmerman of The Hill reports that a swarm of bees, thousands of bees, hovered as the bees know, hovered as Obama tried to leave the White House to play basketball at
Remember
Fort
that?
McNair.
That was just 2 weeks ago.
By the time
3 maybe.
It's happening fast.
By the time Obama returned at noon, the bees were apparently nowhere in sight. But
they were looking for him.
This blog site,
They're onto me.
they did write in the Bible, and the Amorites which dwelt in that mountain came out against you and chased you as bees do. Deuteronomy. Look it up. It's right there. The book of Deuteronomy is the last of 5 books, blah, blah, blah. Words given by God to Moses. And apparently there's bees in Deuteronomy. So you got that going for you.
Now, if this was George W. Bush, wouldn't even we be talking about that? The rat, okay, the bees, the flies. I mean, the left will be dismissing this entirely, but we'd be talking about it.
We know the truth.
We know the truth.
Can Dominic, can you zoom in here on camera 4 and show this? This was weird too. I've never seen this either. A rat comes across. We'll have this video on tonight. There's a rat right here. Right here is a rat, and it runs to the president across the speech.
Kind of scurried back and forth too.
Yeah, it was really freaky. Not as freaky as a fly landing on his face and then crawling around and him not
doing nothing about it.
By the way, the New York Times has reported that flies are swarming the White House. Quote, actual flies are swarming the place. And Obama has come to now chasing down flies in the Oval Office with his briefing papers to smack them.
When was this printed?
Last year. It's happening. It's happening fast,
The flies
everyone.
know. The flies. He's Dr. Doolittle.
It's the Glenn Beck Program.